Hello, hello, hey, sweet people. Hello, minha gente. My sweetie people.
Para!
Hey guys, it is Foster from Inglês no Rádio. As always, I am here with
Alexia,
Alexia. How are you doing today?
do you know when it's raining and it's cold and you just want to be in bed wearing cozy socks and eating popcorn? That's how I feel.
Yes. Are you talking about today or every day for you?
No, today specifically because it's raining, but it's not raining that much. It's cold, but it's not that cold. I mean, it's like a cozy environment.
Yes. Alexia loves being cozy, or as she normally says, quentinha. So if Alexia is happy, she says, I'm quentinha. If she's not happy, she says, não sou quentinha.
Não tô quentinha. I need to be quentinha to be happy. That's very true.
Yes.
That's the secret of life.
Absolutely. These small comforts of life that make a life worth living. Okay.
And speaking about making life worth living, because of days like this, I really want to turn on the TV and watch a good movie.
Yes. Okay, can I give you one small correction?
Uh-huh.
When you say speaking about.
Speaking of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking about is not incorrect, but it's more common, more natural to say speaking of.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you probably know, this week on the show, we are talking about difficult things for Brazilians to pronounce, especially like platforms and brands and different things on the internet that Brazilians have the tendency to pronounce in a Portuguese way, and we're trying to illustrate the correct way to pronounce them in English.
Yes.
Right? And today, Alexia, what are we focusing on?
We are focusing on streaming channels.
Okay,
Streaming platforms.
Yeah, so in this case, I would say streaming platforms or streaming services.
Interesting, because in Portuguese is canais de streaming, eu acho. I could be completely wrong. Don't go after me if I'm completely wrong, but I think that's the way.
Yeah, I'm not totally positive, but in English, I think the most common ways are to say platforms or services.
Okay.
So, yeah, I hear a lot of, I don't want to say mistakes, because in Brazilian Portuguese, you adapt these words to your pronunciation and your sound system, which is totally fine. But if you are speaking with a native speaker, if you're talking to an American, you need to know how to say these things the way that we say it.
Yeah, that's very true. And the first one that I would like to start is a very new one. And I think that everyone is extremely excited about it. It's Disney Plus.
Okay, Disney Plus.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not that new.
No, it's new in Brazil.
Oh.
I think it just started there. I know that here in Portugal it started at the beginning of this year, and in the United States was at the end of last year.
Yeah, I think we recorded an episode about Disney Plus.
We did.
Yeah, I like Disney Plus. Alexia loves it. But I think it had a lot of good options, because they also have, I believe Disney owns National Geographic. So a lot of good documentaries.
Pixar, National Geographic, all the Mandalorian things that it's what's the name of it? Is o pessoal do meu Deus, da banda desenhada aqui em português de Portugal é História em Quadrinhos. É tipo Homem-Aranha e etc. I forgot the name.
Comics?
Yes, comics, but the owner of it, you know?
The owner of the comics.
Okay.
Marvel?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, use your words, Alexia. Yes, you have Marvel Comics and you also have DC Comics, and there is a big rivalry between the two.
And one of them is from Disney, I think.
Marvel.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So,
Which is a good name. Marvel.
okay.
We don't know how to say it's Marvel. Marvel.
Marvel.
Marvel.
Yeah, it's almost like marble.
Marble is mármore. That's what you're saying.
Yes, except with a V. Marvel.
Marvel.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, Disney. Even Alexia, still to this day, after more than 5 years of a beautiful relationship with me and many, many, many times of me correcting her with this word, still sometimes says Disney.
Yeah. But less nowadays, right?
Much less nowadays.
Yeah.
You're doing great. So I think two things here. First, this is a hard D at the beginning. So there's no J or G. It is D, Disney.
Disney.
Perfect. Secondly, the EY at the end. A lot of Brazilians have the tendency to say A, but this is E, just like E mais alguma coisa. Lanchonete, E, Disney.
Disney. Do we say the same way when the EY is in the middle of the word?
Depends. Do you have an example?
No.
Okay. Normally at the end, another example I'm thinking about is money. A lot of people say money, but it's money.
Money. Mickey. Money.
Yeah, Mickey, like Mickey Mouse.
É, a gente fala Mickey.
Yeah. So E at the end, Disney.
Disney Plus.
Exactly.
Okay. And the next one would be Hulu, which we had to cancel it. I just remembered.
We do need to cancel our Hulu subscription. Okay. How do you say this in Portuguese?
Hulu.
Okay. In English, we say Hulu.
Hulu.
So,
Hulu.
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 Okay. Try to repeat with me. Who?
Who?
So exactly like,
Who did this?
yeah, who are you?
Who?
Okay, but Alexia, it's not who. That almost seems French. Who?
Who? Hulu. Hulu.
Hulu.
Hulu.
Perfect. Okay. So I have not heard too many Brazilians say this word, to be honest.
Yeah, I have a very good friend that he understands everything about VPN and etc. And he goes to Hulu to watch amazing shows. I love it. And he's like, você viu Hulu ontem? Lançou uma nova série. Yeah.
Okay, that's a great point. Sadie.
Series.
Yes.
Or shows.
Yes. Okay, so 2 points here. First, series, always plural. So we always include the S. We never say Siri.
Yeah. Siri is the iPhone thing.
And I imagine she is going to start talking to us in just a second. Okay, so we always include the S at the end. And again, this is just the E sound at the end. There's no serious, not serious. I hear a lot of different variations of that. Series.
Series.
Say it with me, Alexia. Series.
Series.
Perfect.
Series, movies,
Mm-hmm.
films, and documentaries.
Documentaries.
Yes, documentários. Documentaries.
Yes. And the word documentary, this is very similar to LinkedIn or internet. If I'm speaking fast, I will almost remove the T. It's more of a stop T, and I do not say documentary. I say documentary.
Documentary.
Perfect.
Okay. Documentary. So I've watched a pretty cool documentary. On Amazon Prime.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about the documentary?
I haven't watched any good. We watched Uncle Frank on Amazon Prime, which was very nice.
We watched Uncle Frank on Amazon Prime, which is a very intense movie based in South Carolina, my home state. Yeah, I'm still thinking about that movie. That was a heavy movie.
Yeah, I don't know. Your dad said he cried a lot. I can't understand that, but I don't know, I was expecting something else, but we can talk about this on another episode. And I think that we still had to teach people how to say Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix. Probably the most popular streaming service in the world. Netflix. How do you say this in Brazil?
Netflix.
Yes. Okay. So Netflix. Yeah, and we normally...
Netflix.
Yeah, we kind of have that very quick rising intonation, and then it falls down at the end. Netflix. Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah, so on Netflix, you can watch series, shows. We pretty much use... Do you have a question?
Yes, what's the difference between movies and films?
Okay, first, can I explain the difference between series and shows?
Oh, okay. So.
Yeah, series and shows, we essentially use in the exact same way. Yeah, pretty much the same. Maybe I would say show for like something that's on cable TV. Like, a show is like Friends. Okay. Friends is also a series, but I'm watching a TV show. But series is like an HBO limited series. But we use them the exact same way. Yeah. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Your question was, what is the difference between movies and films?
Yeah.
Really, no difference. I always say movies. I don't say that's a great film.
For me, it's kind of weird because, let's go to the movies, watch a movie. Of course, like we are going to the movies to watch a movie. That's that's obvious. But I think that film, maybe British people use it instead of movies. I'm not sure.
Perhaps. So in American English, we do not say, let's go to the movies to watch a movie.
Yeah,
we just say, let's go to the movie. A little bit repetitive. But perhaps if you're watching like a classic film or an international indie film or something, you would say film. But it's a little bit more like chic, kind of almost like...
Festival de Cannes, tipo isso.
Yeah.
Okay.
But essentially the same thing. I normally say movies.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Foster.
No problem, Alexia. Any more questions about streaming services?
No, all good.
Okay. So, I hope you sweet people enjoy your rest of the week and your weekend watching some good series, shows, movies, documentaries, films, whatever you want. You can watch them on Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, Disney Plus, Peacock. That's a new one. HBO, Showtime. All of these places are examples of streaming services. As always, keep up the good fight.
And lose well.